So I've got Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out. And today's video is about the Champion Jockey for Cheltenham 2024.
So again, I mean, similar to the top trainer market, you've got Paul Townend at the top of this, like Mullins is top of the trainer market. 2 to 5 favourite. He should win that. I think he'll win that quite comfortably. So I'm sort of looking at the without market for this again. And you got Jack Kennedy, 15 to 8 favourite, and you got Mark Walsh seconded at 4 to 1. I think it's probably a straight shootout between that pair for second. Now, I do think Jack Kennedy has got the edge on that, but it's quite an interesting market because Mark Walsh has got some good rides. He's got Mystical Power in the Supreme. He's got Factor File, so he has got some good rides. But yeah, what's your thoughts on it? Do you think you siding with Jack Kennedy?
It's very, very tricky. I think this one's a very tricky one because Willie Mullins, I fancy him strongly for top trainer, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So obviously the winner, I think, will end up being Paul Townend, right? But let's say I feel the value lies in Mark Walsh, right? And I'll tell you why I think the value lies in Mark Walsh. Because just in case Paul Townend picks up an injury, if he does pick up an injury, Mark Walsh definitely wins it. But even if he doesn't pick up any sort of injury, Paul Townend, then he's still, Willie Mullins' fleet of horses, he's still got an incredible first and second string. And sometimes Paul Townend might choose the wrong one and jump on the wrong one. And Mark Walsh, second string of Willie Mullins, could go and win the race. So I feel like I think like Mark Walsh at 4 to 1 is the value. I do think Jack Kennedy's going to have a couple of winners because I think Gordon is going to have a few winners out there. I also think there's a little bit of an each way shout. Harry Cobden is all right. I think Nico de Boinville's no chance because I don't think Henderson's going to have many winners. So I think he's drifting like a barge pole. I think he at one point was same price as Mark Walsh, and I think he's gone out drastically now to 6, 7, 8 to 1 or something like that.
Yeah, 7 to 1 he is now.
I think Harry Cobden's the next best, but I think if I had to do a 1, 2, 3, I'd say obviously away from Paul Townend, I'd say Mark Walsh might sneak ahead of Jack Kennedy with Harry Cobden in first because Harry Cobden will have a few. He only likes riding horses he thinks he's going to win the race. So majority of the UK challengers will have probably Harry Cobden on board if they've got a good chance. So that's kind of my 1, 2, 3. Mark Walsh, Jack Kennedy, and then Harry Cobden's my 1, 2, 3. Who's your 1, 2, 3 then away from Paul Townend?
I think the market has got this pretty much on the money. So I think Jack Kennedy. I think the more I look at it, the more I think Jack Kennedy is quite a good bet without actually at 15 to 8.
Right.
I really rate him highly, and you got to think he's still so young, so he's getting better all the time. I feel like he could have a really good festival actually, because I agree with you. I think Elliot could surprise a few and sort of fire in 3, 4 winners, and he's gonna be on them. And then I think Mark Walsh will be comfortably third, and I mean I feel like you could have the same argument that you've had for Cobden for Harry Skelton, because he's going to have going to have some good rides in the handicaps.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at this, he's 33 to 1 without Townend. I wouldn't go near that. But yeah, in terms of top 3 without Townend, I'll go Kennedy, Walsh, and Skelton.
Skelton third. So our bet is basically, I reckon Harry Cobden will have more winners than Skelton.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's leave a comment. Let's see what your thoughts are. Who wins Champion Jockey? Who wins second or third? And in your opinion, who gets more winners, Harry Cobden or Skelton?